Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
All right. Hello, everybody. Good to have you with us this morning.
No funny delays happening now.
No, I fixed all the buttons. And we have a humdinger of a story to start us off next hour.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This one's going to be interesting. The YouTube crop has decided to show only the board. So I mentioned to you, Kid, before the show started, that YouTube can now auto-generate a vertical version for their TikTok clone. It's only showing the board now.
Weird.
Yeah. So if you're scrolling through the verticals, you're gonna hear me and Kid, but you're just looking at our board.
Can they get the wide screen still?
Yeah, they can click on it and get the widescreen, but it's funny.
Yeah. Well, Instagram has the whole videos. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But that's because I put out Instagram myself.
Yeah.
It's not auto-generated.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about some of that news coming up.
Yes, this will be an interesting story for sure.
How do you think the mainstream media is going to take it and spin it?
I already have that, actually. I've got that as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are they screaming bloody murder?
So there's a couple different ways. If you are a media outlet and there's a story you really don't like, how do you get around that story?
You either don't say it, or
So you can ignore it.
you can say, some sources say.
Yeah. You can ignore it, you can disprove it, or you can run a counter story.
Yeah.
They're going with counter story on this one.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Of course they are. They got to protect their own.
Now, here's the thing. The counter story, when you combine it with this story, I would say both are true, but also the counter story doesn't hurt anybody. So do you know the phrase theory of mind?
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, when we talk about a theory of mind, what I'm saying is I have an idea of how a kid thinks. I have a theory of his mind and how it works. When we talk about politics, conservatives, Republicans generally have a pretty good theory of mind about Democrats. We pretty much understand how they think, even if we don't agree with it and think it's illogical. They usually have no theory of mind for us.
Right.
They have no idea why we think, why we believe what we believe.
Huh.
No clue at all. So you'll often see this with counter story runs, where the counter story actually doesn't do anything harmful and is usually a helpful piece of context.
Okay.
So that'll be fun to get into when we do get into that one.
Right.
And also, as far as conspiracy theories go, we do get to hit a little bit of that too.
Just no more Candace.
Yeah. Remind me, Kid, we need to get the X-Files theme in here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe like cut over it with that one Ancient Aliens guy who just says aliens. You know who I'm talking about.
Are you thinking of Twilight?
No, Crazy Hair.
Oh, yeah.
Aliens.
History dude.
Yeah. We need to get a clip of him saying aliens and layered. We need to like reproduce it to make it a little funnier.
Okay.
Maybe get some flat earthers in there. Ooh, sovereign citizens. We need to get some Sovsit quotes.
I know who we can get some from.
Oh, yeah. I'm not driving, I'm traveling kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man, I love those. They're so funny. So I watch a lot of body cam footage nowadays, right?
Right.
One of my favorite channels on YouTube is the Van Balian channel.
Okay.
And it's just a British guy, and all he does is FOIA American sovereign citizens. I didn't even know you could FOIA from outside the country, but you can.
Wow.
And so he just commentates them, and it's very funny.
Okay.
Because it's just a snarky British guy talking about how stupid they are. Mm-hmm. And you know what almost all of them have in common?
What's that?
A broken driver's side window.
Because they've been hit with a flashlight from the cops, right?
Yeah, because they refuse to identify, they won't get out. They're digging around in their car. All the things that scare cops to death.
Right. Go figure.
So yeah, eventually they get pulled out. It's always funny.
That's funny. It is. It is really funny.
Sometimes they call a lawyer, and the lawyer just says more Sovsit stuff.
Really?
Because they're not actually lawyers.
Yeah, you're right.
They're not under the bar.
You're right. Getting ready to go live here in about.
That's going to be another
minute and a half.
Yeah, a minute and a half. Yep. So to all the people out there on the interwebs, how you doing? How's it going?
AJ's watching Insta.
Hello, AJ. Actually, AJ, this next story, I guarantee you Mike's going to want to hear it. I can actually guarantee that, and I'm not joking. Yeah. This next one,
Do it. Do
what?
Do it. Sorry. Just got Ben Stiller in my head.
That was the weirdest vocal tick I've ever seen out of you.
Hey, I forget what movie it's on too, but it's Dodgeball, I think is what it is.
I've never seen Dodgeball.
Do it.
I haven't seen most of those like late 80s comedies.
Bro, no, Dodgeball was early 2000s.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so sad for them.
No, it was great.
Not when you look that old.
What are you talking about?
They all look like they were from the 80s.
It's because
I'm pretty sure one guy had a goatee.
Yeah, Ben Stiller did.
In the 2000s?
The movie was made in the 2000s.
That's
yes.
so embarrassing for them.
You should watch it. It's funny.
All right, here we go. It is Fanfare Friday. This is Ezra. I'm here with DJ Kidd.
You gave him the whole rundown, the whole musical spiel there.
Yeah, I thought it would be good for them. You know, sometimes music's good for the soul.
It is, especially horns from
Yes.
from Supertones.
So, Kidd.
Yes.
Whenever we talk about conspiracy theories, there is one phrase I really like.
Okay.
Outrageous claims require outrageous evidence.
Right.
Now, when you have a conspiracy theory, say about election disruption, would you say it's outrageous evidence if someone just cops to it?
No.
Just admits in open court that they did it?
No.
That's not outrageous evidence?
No. You don't ever find that.
You don't ever find that.
Everybody hides it. They're like, no, I didn't do that. What are you talking about?
We go to Fulton County, Georgia now. We go to Fulton County, Georgia, where earlier this month they admitted that approximately 315,000 votes from the 2020 election were illegally certified, but still included in the final vote totals for the state.
Wow.
Admission came during a December 9th hearing before the Georgia State Election Board, stemming from a challenge filed by local activist David Cross, who filed this back in 2022. And after a bunch of years, Fulton County's only defense was, yeah, we did that.
Election fraud at its best, right?
Yes.
Wow.
So yeah,
Because that would have put Trump over.
to remind everyone, in Georgia in 2020, Trump v. Biden, yes, Biden got 2,473,000 votes. Trump got 2,461,000 votes.
Yeah.
The vote total is 13,000 votes apart, and we're talking about 315,000 that were illegally certified.
He would have won Georgia.
Probably.
And the more that these come out, like the lady that was jailed, where was it? Colorado.
Yeah.
Because she's saying that she knows of votes, the similar story here. She knows of votes that were illegally certified and gone that route. So I don't know. It's I don't know. But politics is dirty anymore, and no one likes to talk about it. No one likes to get into it because of the fact that they're going to be what they're going to be.
Yes.
And it's almost like is it even me with my mind, like, is it even worth going out and voting? Because it's just going to be.
Well, I mean, in Idaho, I think we're pretty okay.
Well, yes and no. I mean, politics are politics. If they're doing it on the big stage, they're doing it on the small stage.
But I do want to shout out Cross for this one, because Cross had to file $15,800 worth of FOIA requests to get enough information to actually charge them with this in 2022.
Right.
So it took him 2 years after the election to get all the information and then actually be able to show that this happened. And then 3 years later, they finally have a hearing about it, and Fulton has no defense because he did such a good job with it.
So what's going to really actually happen? I mean, obviously, we're not in 2020 anymore. So what's going to happen because of that?
So what Cross is asking the election board to do is to impose sanctions on Fulton County, which will make them have tighter restrictions. People have to come in and observe, right? Have them publicly acknowledge their violations, not just in a hearing that's only being reported on in the Federalist. They actually have to come out and make a public statement about this and say, we lied, oops.
Wow.
Right? And for the state to decertify the 2020 advanced voting results. That wouldn't change anything in the election because that has already come and gone. It's already happened. But what it would do is put people more on edge and get people more interested in actually checking after this particular county's work after the fact.
Okay.
So there's very little to do to change the past. All of these have to be designed to change the future. Right. And changing the future here is having them go under heavier restrictions, making sure people are aware that this happened in this county because of these people, right? And, I don't know if jail time is recommended for this kind of crime. I have no idea what the criminal code would say about this.
Right.
The election board does not have that power. But now that Fulton County has just owned up to it completely, I don't see why a prosecution would not be on the table.
Right.
That should probably also happen.
It'll be interesting to see what happens here, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, it's top of the hour, Fanfare Friday. Thanks for that news. I think it warrants a winning.
It does, yes.
Winning.
All right, let's move along. We got some music coming up right now.
I do want to say one more thing on this before we move on, and that's this. I have been very publicly very dismissive of these theories in the past.
Right.
Because most people who posited them were not doing the groundwork to actually prove it.
Yeah, they were just spotting off stuff.
And if you're just spouting off about something, that's my number one way of knowing you don't believe it either. Which is why I want to say thank you to Mr. Cross again for actually doing all this work. This was 5 years of work, quite a bit of his personal money to do this.
Right.
That is a public service. Thank you, sir.
Right.
Thank you.
Tip the hat.
Yes. You actually have to pursue the things you believe are true. If you don't, how are we supposed to know?
Exactly.
We got a throwback here now. It's Michael W. Smith from 1989, Gloria, here on The Effect. All right, we're back.
Interesting.
Hello, Penguin. Over here learning Obsidian note-taking notes app and loving it. I just picked that up a couple weeks ago, too.
Okay, what?
So there's a notes app called Obsidian.
Okay.
It's very, very nice. It's all local on your computer. It's free.
Okay.
And it basically just lets you build a database of your own notes.
Oh, yeah, you were showing me that. Yeah.
And I managed to turn mine into an entire Bible database.
Okay.
So like, how you can go online and do word
I should
searches?
probably do that all with like my my music lyrics.
It's pretty good because it can cross-reference everything. It's really nice like that. But how you go online and you try to do a word search in your Bible and it still takes you like 2 minutes to find the actual word you're looking for?
Yeah.
You know how fast it is when you have the whole thing on your own computer? It's immediate.
Wow.
I can just put in a word and it will pop up every single verse
Well, that's how
has ever used that word.
That's how my search on my lyrics tab goes in my notepad. I just type in like
I don't know how these websites are so bad at it. I'll be honest.
I know, right? Like my notepad on my phone. I've got one song with the word Phoenix in there. And it's like I don't remember the rest of the lyrics, but I could type in Phoenix and it'll go through everything that I have. Like, because sometimes you'll write something and then
you kind of forget about it.
A couple months later, like you write something again, but then you type up that word and it brings up both documents.
Yeah. But yeah, I found it very helpful for for writing for FaceTime, especially.
Yeah.
If I want to do a more topical, like I'm doing for New Year's, my message for New Year's, by the way, if anyone's curious for a preview, I think what I'm going to do is to talk about testing your ideas.
Okay.
Because a lot of people, it's kind of a lost skill. A lot of people will just take whatever they think straight to the public square, and then kind of get how do I say this nicely? Mocked for it because their idea was kind of bad.
Okay, so it's Kind of similar to the thought where God says, test me in these things,
Yes, exactly.
you know?
But guess what? I can now put testing into my thing, and it instantly tells me every verse about testing.
Right. No, that's pretty cool.
And I can cross-reference, and I can embed stuff. It's very nice.
That's a pretty good train of thought, though,
Yeah.
for your show. I like that thought.
Well, so
A lot of people forget. Like, they just take what the preacher says and goes to the bank with it instead of actually, like, you know, you'll hear TJ Maxx on the studio, on the air all the time saying, what does the Bible actually say? Because we hear what people regurgitate from the Bible, but what does the Bible actually say? You know, and that's something that we need to do. We gotta test these things all the time.
Well, I'm even going past that. Do you remember when we got the Bible according to Dracula?
I don't
Have I not shown you this?
No.
Oh my gosh. After the show, I have to show you this.
Okay.
So we get a lot of book submissions. A lot of people send in their stuff hoping that we will put it on the air or sell it for them or something. So we get this submission. It's a thumb drive and a handwritten note.
Sorry. Was the handwritten note written in feather?
Like
Like with a feather pen, yeah.
There were no ink splatters, so I'm going to say no.
All right.
I'll have to recheck the letter.
Did it have a wax seal?
No.
Okay.
No wax seal.
You know where I'm going.
I do know where you're going. It's a little sillier than that. So I read this note. It's like, I would hope that you help get this book in the front of every library. It should be on a pedestal so everyone can see it prominently when they enter every library and church across the world.
Da-da-da.
At this point, I'm like, who do you think we are? Do I have magical library powers that I don't know about?
Get on it, Ezra. You're falling behind here.
So the letter is in very broken English.
Okay.
So either this is a person who is not exactly all there or not a native English speaker. It's unclear to me until I plug in the thumb drive. The thumb drive is 1,000 pages. 1,000 pages. And it's called the Bible of Dracula. It is complete
Weird.
with different Halloween clip arts all the way through.
And they sent it to a Christian radio station.
It has Halloween clip arts all over the place, and it's still broken English. But as I keep going, I realize it is the exact kind of broken English you would hear from an Indian speaker or a Hindi speaker. It matches all the same mistakes that a Hindi speaker would usually make.
Welcome to 7-Eleven.
And eventually I do find proof within the 1,000 pages that this man is originally an Indian who moved to California.
Okay.
That's just to give you a little bit of an idea of the kind of person we're dealing with. Because he also claims he's Dracula. So we have Indian Californian Dracula.
Which everybody knows.
Yeah, everyone knows who he is. But also he's Jesus. That's very important.
Oh, the guy is Jesus.
And also Dracula. And Dracula is the savior of the world.
Starting to sound like a certain subscript story. Where's your brother?
So anyway, it's 1,000 pages.
Okay.
I don't read all of it, but I read enough to get an idea that this person is either disturbed or playing a prank. But at 1,000 pages, I don't think it's a prank anymore.
And
this was before AI. This is not a generated piece of content.
wow.
Someone had to write out 1,000 pages worth. And it's him rambly making the argument that every time you see Jesus or a theophany, it's actually Dracula, and he is Dracula.
How do you do that?
I don't know. Also, a weird obsession with Halloween.
Yeah, well, you know, salt water and fresh water can't run from the same string, right?
So I really want to encourage people to test their ideas.
Right.
That's kind of a super extreme example of what I'm thinking of.
Or, you know, grab a coffee and go to the cafe. Send songs into Effect Radio that have nothing but whistling. That'll get you on the air.
Exactly, right? People don't test their ideas. They just do stuff nowadays.
Test that
and
idea.
they self-publish it. And they send it around, and they're shocked when no one answers them.
Right.
Well, the reason no one answers you is because we can kind of tell you didn't even test it yourself.
We're coming on in a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Comments on YouTube?
From Penguin, I'm going to be doing a cross-country Christian radio list.
Okay.
Is that for like cross-country running, or are you just listening to it across the country? I need more details.
Yeah, clarify.
I am just horrified how there is no Christian rock station in my state. Thank God for you guys.
What station what state are you listening from?
Yes. We will put it on the list.
And also, K11 Air is not Christian rock. They think they are, but it's like Nashville and outlaw country thinking
They're
they're
Christian
Southern
rock like Dracula is Jesus. Yes. I think we need to make that
We're making a spot out of that
Yeah.
one. Come on. It's kind of like that girl, the spot we have with that girl. Have you heard any good Christian rock and roll? No. And then that guy at the end was like, say what?
I feel like we need to make that like a consistent analogy around here. I just never explain it again. That's a good Southernism,
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Going on air in about 15 seconds.
Yeah, we are.
Almost forgot.
That was John Keith. Start again here on The Effect. This is Ezra. I'm here with DJ Kidd.
Hey, I don't know who put that one in, but I had to change the all caps to like regular typing.
Are you sure it's not supposed to be all caps?
Screaming?
I don't know, man. Well, like you've seen how these artists format their names. Are we really saying they're not going to start formatting their song titles weirdly?
At least that name is original. That name is simple and easy to say.
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about that,
Yes.
there's so I used to be a little bit of a weeb, if you know what that is, a little bit of an anime enjoyer. Mm-hmm. There is a trend in Japanese music, especially Japanese rock,
Okay.
where they will add weird punctuation to song titles, and you kind of just got to figure out what they meant by that.
That used to be a thing in the early 2000s.
Like double backslash, colons.
Right.
It's like, I have no idea what you intend to communicate here. Is this a language barrier?
So
you're writing in English.
Something was really popular between like 2003 and 2008 was like novels for song titles.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, dude, you're telling me the whole song.
Yeah, like This Ain't a Scene, It's an Arms Race.
Kind of right.
Any other songs that Fall Out Boy could have written? Go.
No.
No?
I'm not doing it.
Oh, come on. That's a great game.
I
Don't
know,
let the
I know
door hit you on the way
The problem
out.
is I know all the tunes. I don't know the names of the tunes because they're all novels and I refuse
Well, that's
to
the
listen.
game, right? You could say literally anything. It could be a Fall Out Boy song.
Ridiculous.
My mom got me a cardigan for Christmas. Fall Out Boy song.
Reliant K had something like that too.
There's rats in the foam walls. Fall Out Boy song.
How many Fall Out Boy songs do you know?
A lot of them.
Okay. Cool.
All of them.
All right.
Yeah. We're going down, down in
That's
an
a good one,
earlier
too.
round. And sugar, we're going down swinging. Come on.
No, I know that one's a good one, but I know the song. I don't know.
Did you hear
the
their
title.
latest album, by the way?
No. I
No,
don't
Love
think so.
from the Other Side? Oh, Love from the Other Side's fantastic.
Is it like it's like 2 or 3 years old?
I guess so now, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
But
I
it's
remember that came out when one, but I haven't listened to it.
fan-flippin-tastic. And I know we're a Christian rock station, and I probably shouldn't be too nice to Fall Out Boy, but they are good at it, man.
Their music is great.
If we could get Patrick Stump saved, that would be fantastic. All right? Imagine the Fall Out Boy titles if they were Christian.
Well, the problem that you're
I
having
met
here,
Jesus in a parking lot at 7-Eleven.
the problem you're having here is Pete Wentz is also the other half of that running partnership. Without the other, they don't really have Fall Out Boy.
You know, that's true. We got to get both of them,
Yep, we do.
or at least replace them with Christian clones. I think we have the ability.
But
Let's talk to the CIA. We'll get it figured out.
all right, sounds good.
We got Stars Go Dim up next.
Another name. That's
Oh,
weird.
wow. Here on The Effect.
How do stars go dim?
I don't know. They die, actually.
In a big explosion, right?
So Stars Go Dim actually is a fantastic name because there's layers, like an onion.
Here we go.
So when a star goes supernova, we actually don't see it for a long time. All we see is the light output start to go down.
Right.
And eventually the star just disappears. And we finally see the supernova itself.
But does anybody really actually pay attention to that?
Astronomers. But the idea, I think the idea is that we're seeing the after image of something that's already happened,
Right.
which is kind of like salvation.
Go.
We're the after image of something that's already happened.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah.
I don't know if that's their actual thought process there, but if it isn't, you guys can steal that. That's free. Penguin says he's in the South. Yeah, we don't have a lot of Southern stations.
We have Greenville, Florida.
Yep. We do need more Southern stations, though. We need some good old boys.
We have.
Let me tell you what, I can talk to them.
Hey, if you guys go to
I can speak the language.
Go to effectradio.com, scroll all the way to the bottom. You can find the station, and it'll tell you where we're at.
Last I checked, your sister station has a station on the other side of my state, but it's on the wrong side of the Red River. CSN, yes, we're CSN
everywhere.
is in 48 states now.
Yeah.
And the two we're missing are both in the Northeast. Some of the smaller ones that we hit with the main station.
Rhode Island and Delaware, I think.
Yeah, but we kind of hit them already. So
Yeah.
we're practically all over the country on CSN side.
And in New Zealand.
We would like better coverage, though. We're only up to a third of the population of America.
Right.
It's only a third.
And we do not operate the way that Air One and Caleb operate. They're more like McDonald's franchises.
Yeah, they franchise out their frequency. We
Yeah.
actually own all of our stuff.
We own them all. Effect Radio and CSN. We own them all, and we broadcast out of Twin Falls, Idaho.
Yeah. And so it's kind of an entirely different business model where we keep our costs as low as possible. That's why they hired me in order to keep all the stations on the air.
Now, if you have any questions on how to get us in your area, you can feel free to call us here and talk to our GM. He would be happy to discuss those details with you.
The answer is money and the government.
Yes. But how much money? Never know.
And how much government? A lot.
But anyway, you guys can find that out just by calling us here at the station and getting a hold of our GM.
I think I've lost the context to this one, but Nancy says ideas like your parody. I'm not sure exactly what she was referring to, but sure. Yeah, we have ideas. Big ideas.
Speaking of.
No, we're not playing it again. No, we're not doing that.
It didn't play well over the air last week.
Good.
No, it's not good.
No, we're not.
TJ Maxx actually going to superimpose it on the video. So you can actually hear it.
No. No.
It's a good one. Come on. I've been playing it all week, bro.
No,
Absolutely.
don't do that.
Absolutely, 100%.
You're destroying my chances of becoming the next Jelly Roll.
Speaking of, Jelly Roll's 100% pardoned from all of his past crimes in the state of Tennessee.
Okay, so Penguin's project consists of the name, the genre, and a note of the shows. Okay, so you're putting together a list of songs from radio stations across the country? Is that what you're doing? Is that what we mean by cross country? That's interesting.
So you can email me and I can give you all the information about us.
Yeah. I mean, we could give you our charts. We have some internals, you know.
Yeah.
We don't publish a lot of stuff because, to be quite honest, no one would care.
They used to.
Used to. Back in my day.
Come on, that was good times.
Back in my day, those were the good old days.
People liked us enough to be able to do a tour back in my day.
There you. He said it. He said it. All right. He said it. Basically a magazine list to find a local station for. Okay, so you're getting all the Christian rock stations and you're putting them in a big database. Is that what we're talking about?
That's pretty cool.
No, I'm listing the stations. Okay. That's pretty neat.
Still good.
I would be interested to see who you think is on our level. And by on our level, I mean on our level of weird. Because we're definitely a rock station, whatever that means nowadays. But I have no idea what you would qualify as other Christian rock stations. And most of them are probably pretty local, so we've never heard of them.
Yeah.
There's not many Christian rock stations. Metal.
Share the app.
Yeah.
That's the best thing I can say. Share the app.
You know, because if they're worth working with, why not? You know?
Right. I mean, hey, we could even do an interview with you if you wanted to.
Yeah, metal though. We're a dying breed.
We are.
No, I'm not going to make that joke. I think you know what joke I was going to make, kid.
I do. Hey, Dad Rock Show on this afternoon. Just a reminder. It is pre-recorded though today and next week because DJ Red Dog is headed to Alabama. Should already be there actually.
Oh, this is fun. This is from CBS News. The U.S. Attorney's Office of Minnesota has raised the estimate of the Somali fraud in Minnesota. Last you might have heard, it was $1 billion, and then it was $8 billion. And now I'll just quote, Minnesota has become a magnet for fraud, so much so that we have developed a fraud tourism industry. People coming to our state purely to exploit and defraud its programs. And they have estimated it up to tens of billions now.
Question.
Uh-huh.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I guess he was running for vice president and let some things slip. Like his sanity.
I don't even think it was Tim Waltz. I think this has happened, 12, 14 years ago.
He notes that most of the Christian rock stations are in Florida.
Well, a lot of them
Are we including yacht rock in this definition? Are we going like, sailing takes me away?
Well, there are some, classic Christian rock
Yeah.
stations.
Sure. I will say, when I went on a cruise that time last year, I did listen to Sailing. Mm-hmm. I'm just laying on the cruise deck and I got Sailing in my headphones. It is actually a transcendent experience. I can recommend it.
Oh, hey, we got to go live now.
Oh, we got to go live now? Right now, kid?
Yes, right now.
That was Jeremy Camp and Lecrae. Ready now. We were not.
We're not at all.
We got caught up talking about yacht rock.
And Sailing. So just to comment on that,
Yeah.
I would probably have to listen to
If you're out sailing.
Cartman singing Sailing Away.
Cartman?
Yeah.
As in South Park.
Yes, doing the Cheap Trick song.
I've never heard this.
I'm sailing away.
That is the worst Cartman impression I've ever heard.
It is. I don't watch Cartman a lot,
Congratulations.
but I've heard that song.
Okay.
And so if Mrs. Kidd takes me on a cruise, I'm probably playing that one.
See, because I was just saying when I went on a cruise that time last year, I was listening to a yacht rock playlist.
Yeah.
It is transcendent. It works.
Come sail away.
Yeah. I can highly recommend that. Because you got the whole ocean in front of you.
Did you by chance do the Titanic?
I did not. I'll tell you why.
Have you seen people do the
I'll
Titanic?
tell you why. At least on the boat I was on, there was a line
Wow.
to do the Titanic.
That's ridiculous.
It was very funny.
Hey, honey, what do you want to do today? Let's stand in line to do the Titanic.
Well, it wasn't like an organized thing. There were just so many like Instagram
Right.
influencers with their boyfriends or whatever taking all the pictures.
I need to find a cruise that is like 40 and above.
Yeah. Oh, there's many of those. Many of those. That's most cruises, sir.
All right, so Mrs. Kidd wants to take me on one in like off of San Diego.
Okay.
There's like a 3-day run going up to an island and back.
San Diego's not a bad route.
I want to go to Alaska.
What time of year do you want to go to?
Oh yeah,
Alaska?
not in snow time, obviously, but I'd like to go when everything's melted off.
Okay, so middle of summer.
Yeah.
I could see that. You'd want to go around the summer solstice.
Mm-hmm. Like, everybody thinks about go to the Caribbean and stuff like that. Where did you go?
I went to the Caribbean. I was on the Italian line.
Okay.
I went to Jamaica specifically.
Was it fun?
It was good. Yeah, Jamaica's very cool, actually.
Okay.
They got a huge fort in the middle of the island.
Was it hot?
So I went.
Because I can't do hot. That's my
I went
problem.
on St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
And I launched out of New York because it was cheaper for some reason.
Right.
So I'm going from New York, day 1, 30 degrees outside. You're in the middle of the ocean. Day 2, it's now 80 degrees.
Because you're down south at that point.
Right. You're heading south very quickly. By day 2, it was 80 degrees and everyone was tanning.
Wow.
And it stayed a nice, pretty good 80 to 90 degrees the whole time because it was the middle of winter.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then, on the return, the last day, it's 30 degrees outside again.
Because you got to come back up to New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's pretty funny.
Yeah. It was such a weird shift.
Right.
Because it launched on St. Patrick's Day, so everyone wanted to be on the deck. But it was too cold.
Because it's
30 degrees.
New York in March. Well, hey, coming up right now live on the air.
Yes.
We have five iron. No, we don't have 5 iron. I am not reading very well today.
Come on,
serious,
kid. What
it's
are
bad.
you doing, man?
Fly leaf, what? Do you hear what I hear? There we go.
You know, I love Flyleaf.
I know, she's great.
Yeah. I'll talk about that on the other online, I think.
All right.
She's got a long lead in, does Flyleaf. It's very quiet. It is playing. Just taking them a while to get there.
I don't hear anything.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. This is a great version. Great version.
You guys are ones I listen to. A lot of stations don't really do DJs anymore, which is odd. It's not odd. We're expensive.
Yeah.
All right, give me the money. Give me the big bucks. It's not that odd.
What would your favorite show be? Like, what do you listen to, and what would your favorite show be?
Yeah, this is valuable marketing research. Not joking.
Seriously, like we have no metrics. We have no availability to be able to do that.
We are the last big rock station. Christian rock station.
Data mining is not a thing.
So it's actually very interesting to us what the other people are doing.
I know that you being back east. Probably have not listened to the kids show much. You probably listen to the morning shows. It's noon there. Yeah.
We do need to start getting the kids show in podcast form.
No, we don't.
Yeah. You don't get to do that after.
We're working on Throwback Thursday morning show actually first.
Okay. That makes sense.
But we need the production computer here to be able to do all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can get one.
Look, half the time I'm just blowing my nose during the kids show.
Honestly, you could just go to Costco and pick up one of those pre-builts. It's less than $2,000.
I'm not doing anything. We have an IT department on purpose.
Well, the IT department can go to Costco then.
Or build their own computer. They have 500 of them out there.
Whatever they want to do.
But yeah, no, the next project we have is getting the Throwback Thursday going.
So anyway, Flyleaf. I've got to do a little bit of a what's it called?
I don't know.
Word association here to get you to my endpoint.
Okay.
So Flyleaf to Evanescence, because both of them are kind of like Christian rock bands, right?
Yeah, Evanescence is not, but
Evanescence kind of is.
No, they have completely declared they're not.
Did they used to be?
No.
They were just so popular in Christian circles, they had to clarify they're not.
Do you want to know what happened? I was here. Do you want to know what happened?
Of course I want to know what happened.
Okay, that was a bad day, by the way. That was a very bad day.
I assume we were playing Evanescence.
We were playing Evanescence because of the fact that they were Christians in a band. They did not declare to be a Christian band. We started playing Evanescence.
I mean, you can't listen to their music without hearing it.
We still, well, the first album, we still do play some of those songs from back in that day. But what happened was a major firestorm of phone calls calling the radio station at like 7 in the morning. Matt McNeely and I, at that point in time, we show up and the phone is going off. We have messages going off like crazy. And we start listening to the messages. They did an interview where basically Amy had said, we are not expletive Christians. We're not doing this. And it was a bad day.
What do you mean we're not doing this?
That was a paraphrase. I can't say what she said.
Oh, she was okay. I'm trying to find it right now. I'm trying to find that interview.
Yeah, it was 25 years ago.
I guess so.
Yeah, it was a bad day. And so yeah, we just had to play them very, very minutely at that point in time. It was kind of like Creed, like, you know, Scott has Christian song or Christian lyrics styles in his lyrics, but the band was very upset that they were initially being labeled as a Christian band, even though they do have religious affiliation, but that's not what they wanted to be. They didn't want to be under the Christian label, and there was a whole handful of bands out that point in time in the early aughts that it happened.
Interesting. I'm looking through the comments that led to their downfall right now. Someone put them all together. She asked Lee about Evanescence's identification as a Christian band. She called that identification the lamest thing, quote unquote. She also didn't want to discuss the band's former ties to the Christian music market.
They came from the church.
She never wanted to be associated with Christian music and blamed the association on Moody. Okay.
Yeah.
But all of the members maintain that they're proud Christians. Also, one of the comments was,
Well, Amy Lee doesn't.
After Ben Moody, he swore in an interview, which is bad. He also said, "I'm like the guy who was crucified next to Jesus. All I want you to do is remember me." That's a fine statement. I get where he's coming from with that one.
Amy Lee, though, has distanced herself from anything Christian Association wise with the music.
But you can't listen to Bring Me Back to Life without it.
Well, 12 Stones is there too, so
Yeah.
you know. She's actually got Papa Roach.
Nancy says Evanescence is not rock.
Oh, come on, Mom.
Anyway, so my word association
Okay.
is Flyleaf to Evanescence. And the reason those two are combined in my mind is because of Divergent, the young adult book series.
Okay.
Do you remember this?
Yes, I like the movie series.
There was a special edition of the book where the author put at the end the playlist she had listened to for each character.
And it was on there for both of them?
It was all Christian rock.
Wow.
And I didn't know that at the time. I didn't know Evanescence was being marketed like that. I was just a dumb teenager. And I go and look up the songs like, this is bussin', as the kids might say. You know, this is great.
So fire.
This is so 6'7". But I just like the songs. I didn't realize till years later Divergent is actually Christian fan fiction. I don't know if you know this.
I did not know that, but it makes sense.
Yeah. So
It's got the messianic style.
for the people who don't remember what Divergent is about, it's about the society.
It's basically it's Hunger Games just twisted a little bit.
Kind of, yeah.
That's why it didn't take off very well. It's because it was right on the back of Hunger Games.
No, it's because it tore apart that genre with a chainsaw. It did everything so well, it made the genre feel hollow.
I don't know.
Because it hit every single note you're supposed to hit perfectly.
Okay, well, I guess, yeah, because Maze Runner's in that same
Exactly,
trilogy. And,
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I got you.
Maze Runner is by a different author, but yes, you got the same idea.
And yes, AJ, I do have PTSD from the Evanescence thing.
Yeah. So the book is about a caste society, and at the bottom of the castes are the Christians. Where they just help people and they grow food, and that's their entire job. They are day laborers. And over the course of the 3 books, it's about destroying that caste system.
Yeah.
It is literally a story about
the Amity people, right?
Yeah, about Christian subjugation. It was boiled out of the movies, but it's kind of heavy in the books. Now that I think about it,
you can see it in the movies. You can see that.
You can see it, but they just don't mention it. Right? There's kind of the underlying thing of, oh, she grew up as a day laborer, you know.
Well, no,
But it's not because she was Christian.
When you get into Insurgent and the last one, especially, the leader of Amity kind of becomes the Masonic figure, so to speak.
No, she dies.
I know that, but she becomes that.
Spoiler alert.
As the story starts to develop, she kind of takes on that role.
So Penguin says he mostly listens to this show and Face Down.
Hey, he's a fan of yours, Ezra.
Yes, thank you.
Way to go.
But what else do you listen to? Like, what do the other Christian rock stations do that you like? Is the question.
Be prepared to go on. We've got 40 seconds.
He also says Evanescence is mainly emo. It's just a phase.
Hey, you know what? Here's the deal. She's got some awesome just piano recordings of their stuff. So 20 seconds. Are you trying to pull some up?
No. Why would I do that?
Jeez.
That was August Burns' Red, Carol of the Bells.
Hey, so I showed CSN board op this morning a small video that I have of my previous band taking that one to task, and it's pretty cool.
Hark come the bells, sweet silver bells. All
We didn't sing it; they did it all on guitar, like
Oh, just an instrumental.
yeah, like Trans-Siberian Orchestra style.
I will say, Carol of the Bells is a great one for orchestrals.
Yeah, Mannheim Steamroller style. Dueling guitars. I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah, I will say we need more organs.
Wait, I'm just joking.
Yes, I need more kidneys in my music. Some chopped liver, perhaps.
Probably.
Yeah,
I'm doing.
No big organs.
Okay.
Churches have abandoned them because they're expensive and big.
But they take a lot to maintain, and no one knows how to play them anymore.
That's true.
You know.
Have you ever tried pulling out all the stops?
That's funny, actually.
Yeah, it is fun.
The last church that I remember having an organ like that in was where Kingdom Church is now in the local area. It was the First Baptist Church for
So
years
there
and
was a
years and years.
Methodist church that I went to as a kid, and they had an organ the size of the entire sanctuary. And I should give you some context. This
Did
entire
the pipes go all up the wall and everything?
yeah.
Yeah.
To give you proper context, this entire building was built out of stone,
Oh, wow.
out of rough-hewn stone. So what happened is in the late 1800s,
The building was built around the organ.
yeah, pretty much. What happened in the 1800s was the entire church burned down. It used to be a normal building.
Oh, wow.
Church. So the entire town got together and rebuilt it out of stone. It's basically a castle in the middle of town.
Wow.
And then they put the organ in, and the organ stretches the entire length of the wall.
Not bad.
It's so big, it has its own back room for maintaining it. Mm-hmm. And it's awesome.
Yeah, no, that would be
Like, it's one of those organs that's so big, the guy who's playing the organ is sitting down in front.
Mm-hmm.
And so right in front of him is the choir, and behind them are the pipes.
Oh, wow.
They sit on top of the organ.
And then you hear it all through town, right?
Kinda.
Open the doors.
Right?
Right? Man.
It's a shame because that church is very not churchy anymore.
Hey, so we were discussing my PTSD with Evanescence and stuff off the air.
Yeah. From back in the day when they decided they were Christians in a band and not a Christian band.
And they made a real big stink about it. Anyway,
And
so
that was a new concept, apparently.
at that point in time, it was strange.
And people saw it as a mass betrayal.
People thought about that when Skillet went secular. People thought about that when Switchfoot went secular with the Learning to Breathe album. They were a big uproar about that one too. And anyway, so Evanescence, they're actually coming out with a new album.
Yes.
This next year and hit the road again. And this particular song, she is redoing with Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach.
You're kidding.
Dead serious. Just came out on social media 2 weeks ago.
That's going to be sick.
Oh, I know. And plus, if you guys don't know from my shows, Jacoby Shaddix is a believer. He is a
You might even say they're Christians in a band.
Oh, what? Now, here's the thing. All right. You have people like Alice Cooper, right? He still does the shock jock thing, the weird Alice Cooper thing.
Yeah.
But he's a believer. How do you justify that?
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to shock people out. I'm dead serious. Sometimes you got to shock people out of complacency.
Now, what I like is you've got Alice Cooper, you got Brian Head Welch, right? You've got Jacoby Shaddix, you have all these people that are starting to come out.
We're collecting them like Pokemon.
I know, it's great. I'm getting ready.
There's like 6 or 7 of them at this point.
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry, parents. I'm sorry.
6, 7. I'm waiting for the day for the next Papa Roach to come out. And now here's the thing. Peter had a mouth. Bible says Peter had a mouth. So whether or not Jacoby still has a mouth, it's a work in progress. Yeah. But I'm really interested to hear the content of the songs that he's going to put out.
For right now, though, I do have to trigger kids' PTSD. It's Evanescence. Bring Me to Life here on The Effect. This is Ezra
DJ Kidd.
Actually, I want to listen to it for a little bit. This is my childhood, man. This is my angsty teenhood. Into my mind, like open doors.
JSP is trying to be this.
That's so good. You know what I love? There's a strong core online of people, kids who will make edits to old rock and emo songs, not knowing it's all Christian music.
Yeah.
So they'll put like Optimus Prime to Evanescence or something. And it's great. I love it. Skillet's a really popular one. Did you see the Skillet Spinosaurus edits?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were great.
Oh my gosh.
Wake me up! It's just the guy screaming in the background.
JSP is trying to do this with Kevin Young.
You should cover this with Aaron.
I could.
Because you could just be the guy screaming in the background. Do a little demon scream.
I could.
There's a Bring Me to Life, but with Goofy. Can you do a Goofy?
No, I cannot, but I've heard that actually, and it's really hilarious.
I can't do a Goofy, but
Wake me up.
Hey, that's not bad.
All right, thanks. Appreciate that.
Because I can do a good Mickey Mouse. Bring me back to life.
Donald Duck.
Before I come undone. Donald is such a specific
I
voice,
know, it's
man.
so hard. And you have to blow while you're talking. And
Right?
I used to do it when I was younger, but I can't do it anymore.
I can't get that sound right.
Yeah.
I can get kind of the form of it right.
I used to do it all the time when I was a kid and into my teens, and now I can't do it.
So Penguin says, in his state, they were up in arms when the Christian station was playing 21 Pilots.
Ooh.
There is a huge debate over who a Christian station can play if they're not from a Christian label.
Well, first of all, the singer for 21 Pilots, he's a worship leader, so there's that.
Yeah. All his friends are heathens, though.
Well, you know.
Take it slow.
Hey, what happened with Jesus?
I mean, when you know that Heathens is a Christian song, it's so freaking obvious.
He didn't take Jesus didn't preach in the churches all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we parody that one? Now that's
By the way, the
interesting
drummer from 21 Pilots just had a little baby girl, so congratulations.
Oh, mazel tov.
Yep.
Some groups will take that as proof that I am Jewish.
I was just going to go there. Hey, we have 3 lady vocalists back to back to back
We do.
on air.
Good for them.
You're going to enjoy that.
Yeah. It is funny to me how so I have passed before as Arab. I don't know how. I'm as pale as the...
Dude.
What?
Okay. So 9/11 happens. 2021. It's 2022 or 2001. It's 2002 now.
Sure.
My brother and I do not at all look alike. He is a beanpole, dark hair,
I know the feeling.
mustache, super white though. Guess who gets pulled over for the random the random search in the airlines? Twice in a row. Mm-hmm. Going in and going out.
Yeah. See, those new machines always think I'm carrying something.
He's got a bomb around.
I always have to get patted down. I don't know why.
Wow.
Yeah. It's the beard. It's
guess.
beard discrimination.
I guess.
We'll come back after Lacey here and close out the show, I think.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. I don't know why it does that. I have heard that apparently part of it is those big machines glitch on fat people. Mm-hmm. And it's just so much they don't know what's people and what could be bombs.
It sees the actual fat and they're like, oh, what's going on here?
Yeah, kind of. Which would be the funniest way to do that, I guess.
Hey, sir, just need to notify you, you have a problem. Yeah. No kidding. Sorry. Comments.
I know I have a problem, okay? I'm working on it.
What's going on in the comment section?
I don't know. Let me check in on Instagram.
I see AJ commenting. That's the last one we got.
Yeah, PTSD. Yeah. We're triggering you. I will say, probably to go back to Evanescence, my own writing was heavily influenced by those playlists.
Really?
Or at least the idea of using a playlist to kind of vibe out a character.
Okay. Just to get the personality?
Kind of,
basically?
yeah. Like, what would that person listen to?
Yeah.
Kind of stuff.
All right, yeah, I get that.
And it's interesting to me. There is an idea in writing that all of your characters have a little piece of you, right? Mm-hmm. It's kind of impossible to not do that.
Well, even songs, when you're writing songs, it's the same sort of thing. Mm-hmm. Whatever
but
you
like,
do.
Even
right.
the villains are somehow a reflection of you.
Okay, yeah. They're your dark side.
Well, yeah, you could say that.
Because, a lot of times your villains would go further than you would.
You're kind of getting it. You're kind of not. Okay. It is a hard thing to describe if you haven't put some work into it.
All right.
How would I describe that? It is more accurate to say, at least for myself personally, that the characters are a reflection of me in the sense that, like, I want the story to go a certain way, right? Mm-hmm. The characters can't really act outside of that. So it's kind of predestination almost.
Oh boy, here we go.
Right? So it's interesting how that works.
You're going to die in chapter 15, and I will tell you how you're going to get there.
Spoilers, kid.
Right?
Spoilers.
That's how it goes, right? You're going to die in chapter 15, and I will tell you through the next 15 chapters how it's going to happen.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty much.
All right.
Yeah, foreshadowing is my favorite literary device. Which is why I don't use it. I'm not good at it. It's just my favorite. You know how many times the Bible foreshadows stuff? It's ridiculous.
So many.
And I'm not even talking about prophecy, which seems like the obvious answer there.
Yeah.
But foreshadowing, as a literary device, we get it from the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Western world is so built on the Bible. It's where we get most of our literary devices, which is a fun idea. We get the idea of a time skip from the Bible.
Right.
We get the idea of following a particular dynasty from the Bible. All of those different idea structures for writing a story. We get I think I've given you this rant before. We get the idea of how to structure romantic plots from Esther and from Ruth.
Yep.
So yeah, it's very interesting how those work out.
Yeah. Funny how much of the Bible that everybody hates is a part of our even everyday life.
It is cooked into our culture in a way that no other culture has.
And ironically, the verse, I will write these things upon your heart and your mind. It's like, okay.
Yeah, like even the golden rule, right?
Yeah.
Do unto others as you would have done to you.
And that's common.
You're not going to
even being
find that
told.
said in the Bible, but it is a concept in the Bible.
No, it's in the Bible.
Is there a verse?
It's in Matthew. Yeah.
Oh, there is.
Yeah. But still, it's a concept that
about that.
we already know before we read it.
Yeah. Lacey Sturm, wonderful here on The Effect.
That was a new ad. I found that one last week.
Yeah. Kids, how's your PTSD doing? You okay?
Yeah.
Not the evanescence. Not the evanescence. The calls.
Oh my gosh. It was that day was almost as bad as the first time that I played Good Charlotte Hold On for a Suicide PSA show.
Oh, yeah. We did get a lot of calls that day.
Yeah. So, anyway.
That was kind of a fun day, too. Anytime we have the phones blowing up, it's always funny.
Yeah.
You know, the last time that happened was when the Roe v. Wade decision got leaked.
It's not the last time that happened.
Well, to that degree.
PTSD on Ezra.
Kid, you're being mean. Guys, he's being mean to me.
Oh, man. Anyway, guys, we got to wrap up the show. We're almost done here.
Yeah. We got to get out of here. I got to get lunch. Kid has to get coffee or some other stimulant.
Go outside in the cold or something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say what stimulant it might be.
What are we saying?
I don't know what I'm saying.
All right, guys. Once again, the Dad Rock Show is going to be on later this afternoon. Tune in for that. Have some fun with us rocking around some Dad Rock. And,
yes.
Other than that, you're going to be on Sunday. Mm-hmm. AJ's going to be on tomorrow.
Yep.
We've got Ryan Reese on late tomorrow night.
Now, here's the thing, folks.
Yes.
This is the last Fanfare Friday for the next 2 weeks.
Yes, because you were out of town.
I'm going to be out of state.
Yep.
Possibly out of country, depending on how far I decide to go here.
Really?
I could just run into the ocean. I don't know at this point. We'll find out.
Go into the international waters?
Yes. Go out there and find a casino out there run by fish.
You know what I really hate, real quick? I'm looking at my phone because I got a notification for Messenger.
Good for you.
And you go there and you check out your own personal Messenger, there's nothing. You go check out Effect Radio's Messenger, there's nothing.
The ghost notifications?
It's like, come on, man.
The ghostifications?
Come on, man. Come on.
Come on, man. We got to add that to the board now.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
All right. We're going to close out on one sure to make our CIA bosses happy. It's Becca Shea with Hanukkah here on The Effect. This is Ezra.
We'll see you. Have a great weekend.
Even if we're not doing Candace Watch anymore, I'm never going to let that die. That is the funniest thing we've done around here.
Oh, Lordy.
That we're hired by the CIA.
Next time we get flagged.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
FCC comes after us. Well, we were just doing what the CIA told us to. I thought they worked this out with you.
Our boss said to do it. Who's your boss? Director.
Director so-and-so. The director so-and-so. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't hear? Yeah, Candace is... Sorry. We're off it. We're off it.
Penguin says, I'm writing a Christian horror fantasy.
Okay.
So I only base characters on close family or friends due to me wanting to make myself not the main character. Buddy, I get where you're going with this. Drop that idea now. Drop it now.
If something happens later in the future, it will be used against you in the court of law.
It will be used against you in a court of law. It never works out.
Oh, man. Hey, tell Penguin what you've done.
Yeah.
So, your creative month last month,
Yeah.
or last year.
So what I'll give you is the advice that John Boy Walton got. Mm-hmm. And he was a fantastic writer. Not John Boy, but whatever his face was, his real name.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
I do.
He wrote for Twilight Zone a couple times, you know. It's write what you know. And what you know better than anything is yourself. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying make every character a self-insert. No character should be a self-insert.
Right.
But what you should be doing is looking at different aspects of yourself. You know, what is the purpose of the book?
And this is why preachers' kids are always in sermons.
Correct. Right?
Just saying.
You write what you know. Mm-hmm. I would highly recommend you not use people from your real life because it does cloud your judgment on the story. And also, they will take it the wrong way every single time. They will never take it the right way. It's never happened.
Right.
I guarantee you. There are a million trillion stories that have ever been made. 0 people ever understood their involvement in the story. 0 people.
That's hilarious.
Yes, I have learned this from experience. Hard experience.
By the way, we got a request for the parody.
What parody?
They really like Ezra's song.
No.
I can sneak it in later, next hour or something.
Yeah. But yes. And maybe there's a little bit of PTSD for me because I figured out early on, I started writing when I was like 14.
Yeah.
I figured out by the time I was like 16 that my main thing was romance writing. It's what I'm good at. It's what I'm most naturally drawn to. You will never find any of it online. Please, please, please don't look. None of it's under my real name anyway.
That's funny.
I haven't published anything online since I was a teenager, but thank God I had enough foresight not to use my real name. But it is a hard thing when a pastor tried to cast out a werewolf. You need silver for that. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Dog-faced pony soldier.
Corn Pop was a bad dude. Ran with a bunch of bad guys.
I'm just a boy from Scranton.
You know, I was in Scranton, Pennsylvania. I was with my daddy. And there's 2 men kissing on the street, and I asked them why they were doing that. And he said, "Love is love, Joe. Love is love." Yes, your 1960s father would definitely say that about
man.
2 men kissing on the street.
Come on, man.
Joe Biden quotes are amazing. They're fantastic. You know the thing.
The thing.
The thing.
Yeah.
You know the thing.
Yeah. What was it? It wasn't We the People. It was the. What was he quoting? That all in Alien Brides, right?
Yeah. We hold these truths to be self-evident.
You know
That all
the thing.
people are, you know the thing. That man was president.
Yeah. Well, that is vice president. Sorry, we're done. We got to get off this.
We could quote Biden to each other all day.
We're supposed to be an educational station.
You know, we're educating people about how funny Joe Biden can be.
Satirically?
Yes. All right, we got to head out. Thanks, everyone, for coming by. Hope you all enjoyed.
Had a good time.
We'll see you again in the new year,
Yep.
which I guess we'll have to do resolutions then.
I will be back next week, but yeah.
Yeah,
You will
but
be
I won't
back.
be here. You'll be back.
So long, farewell.
Avida and goodbye. Don't try me. I know my musicals. I learned German just for that one.
Let's go.
See you.